Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hope everybody making it safe through these times. Hope everybody enjoying life as it comes to them, making the best out of bad situations, making lemonade out the lemons that life may throw at you. But I've realized something on my journey in what I can call life. Um, a lot of the times I myself feel as if I'm out of place in this world, as if I'm doing something wrong, just looking at life as if it's straight white and black. And when I say that, no, I don't mean that a racist thing, and I don't mean it as necessarily good and bad only. What I mean is that sometime when we work to do certain things, we expect certain things, right? Like if you were, for instance, if you a good person, you travel this path. If you're a bad person, you travel your path. So that's a black and white way of looking at life. And then sometimes you wonder why you're not excelling, why you're not succeeding in life the way you feel you need to. Well, I'm starting to realize as I'm looking up and researching things and just looking into myself for answers instead of looking at other places that society tells us to, that these people in life that seem to just soar through is not living a black and white life like we are. Some people may know this already, some people may not, but I'm going to explain it thoroughly to y'all so y'all can know exactly why y'all not getting the results, why y'all not getting the answers when y'all praying to whoever y'all pray to, or when y'all try to seek the answers that y'all seem to not be able to find. These people are living gray lives. And I know that may sound crazy, but let me explain. You have a good way of living, you have a bad way of living. You got a good way of looking at things, you have a bad way of looking at things. You have results based off positive energy, you have results based on negative energy. But yet, okay, so them two things intertwine with one another. You got positive going one way, then you got negative going the other way. That's black and white. But then you have that gray area that seem to just be able to cut straight on through, straight cut to the chase, straight, well, excuse me, cut straight to the chase, right? What is that? So everything in life that you see, a lot of things is excelling and people are excelling and things are coming to based on manipulation, right? So the people that you may be around may be using manipulation tactics to get where they need to go. People may be using manipulation tactics to get results in things out of you that you may not even realize, right? Some of us, all of us use some form of manipulation, whether it's directly or indirectly, but some people are masters at this. And manipulation is an old trick, is an old craft. And there's a lot of books on it, a lot of books on the way the mind works. But a lot of people is big on manipulation and even psychology, doing certain things to get certain results out of people and things. So them things that you have to realize, people, like just because you live in a good versus bad or a good versus evil way of life and a way of looking at things, these people that you see excelling sometimes not necessarily living that same life. That's why they being able to soar through it. And I don't say these people are bad people, I don't say they're good people, just like you yourself, just like me myself. I'm not looking at things as a good and a bad thing anymore. I'm just looking at just ways of living, right? And living a gray life, hey, it don't see good or bad. It's like a jet stream. When you live your purpose in life, when you do the things you should, whether you're doing good or bad, that's what's called a jet stream in life. And when you finally cut through the excuses, when you finally cut through, oh, well, I can't do this because I'm this color, I'm this gender, yada, yada, yada. When you finally cut through all of that BS and you start excelling in your life, looking within yourself, finding answers, and seeing you reach the potential that you always had within you, you reach what I like to call a jet stream of life. So when you reach that jet stream of life, that's whenever you start seeing things excel, like you just going through it. No matter what you do, damn, you just seem to be on point. And you didn't reach that jet stream in life. So it's a real narrow stream. Like you can reach it and come right out of it quickly. And what you need to do is you need to realize what it took to get to that point and stay doing that. Never reach a point of plateauing. Stay doing what you're doing to stay in that jet stream. Don't do too little to come out of it. Don't do too much to get out of it. Do exactly what you did to get to that point to where everything in life is starting to seem to just go through, come through. It's bringing positive results. It's bringing the things that you always wanted to do and expect out of yourself. Everything is going right, right? That's the jet stream of life, right? So I don't want y'all to get too caught up anymore about trying to look for answers, trying to sit there and see why things is and isn't, trying to research the different type of person you can become to get these results. No, just know that everything ain't cut and dry. Everything ain't black and white. You got gray areas in life, and you got people that's living great lives, that's excelling, and they know these things. And it can be, in my life, I'm going to say this, in my life, it's about 90% of the people I know that's using these tactics. And I've heard, little sayings how life is a game and this and that, this and that. Well, I mean, it's just little words and phrases that we hear all the time. We done all heard it, but it is true. Life is a game, and you better learn how to play it, or you're going to be the one getting played. You're going to be the prey and not the predator. We don't have time to sit here and hear all these sob stories about life ain't fair, this and that. Of course, life ain't fair. No matter what race or color or gender or whatever you are, tall, short, big, small, don't matter. Everybody can play this game. And you better learn how to play this game or you're going to get left behind. Get out your emotions. Get out your feelings. Don't put too much thought in things. Just know that the way it seems is. And you better step on it, get in the program, or you're going to stay getting left behind. You're going to stay at that same point in your life wondering and worried about, well, I can be, why I'm not where I need to be, why I'm not making the progress that I should. Woe is me. These people doing it, I can't. Get out of that mindset. Get in a point of your life where you can look at things and say, okay, I'm looking at this as the cup is half full instead of it being the same way I always looked at it, being that the cup is half empty. You want different things, then do different things, right? You want things to come into your life the way that you planned it, then stop searching all of these different things that society tell you to search for these answers, because it's never going to get you anywhere. Learn that these things that society is telling you is to keep you a prisoner of your own mind. Why would society tell you to do something that's going to make you excel possibly past their point? We are all sheep, we all cattle, we all slaves to the system in this country. We all slaves to the system in this world. And it's only a small group of people that's manipulating the things that we have to endure off of their decisions that they make. Why? Because we stay in this mindset that things is black and white, and they live in gray lives, just running straight through us while we steady going at each other. While we steady fighting each other, while we steady fight ourselves internally. Learn to get in the program, and it is a gray life. It's not no good or bad. It's not no black and white. It's not no race against race. It's not no gender against gender. It's not even this God versus God, or this politician against this politician, or this political view against this political view. It is gray areas. It is gray lives that these people are living. You want the best out of your life, to be the best version of yourself. Seek your answers that you have, or seek the answers that, or the questions, seek the questions that you have within yourself. And within yourself lies the answers that you always been hoping for, right? You looking up, you looking towards, and you looking down. And I mean that metaphorically, but the answers lie within ourselves. And once you start studying yourself, you start being the answers will start being revealed to you that, okay, I've been looking at this thing the wrong way this whole time. You have to realize that the way our mind is set, like we've been manipulated for a very long time. Like some of the things, I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna put it like this: some of the things that we look for as answers, we didn't already subconsciously gave it a certain way to be revealed back to us as the answer. So put it like this. Let me keep it simple. We was always taught from a kid that cheating is wrong. That is the wrong information from young. Cheating is nothing wrong with cheating. You look at these big major 500 companies, right? These big old companies. Look at Burger King and McDonald's. Look at Verizon and AT&T. One put something out, the other put the same thing out, right? That's cheating. That's copycatting, right? But we was told that stuff is wrong. When all of these other companies and all these other people, when they hear of an idea or see an idea that came out, guess what? They're going to do exactly what they done so they can get in the game as well. But we was taught that was wrong. It did something to our brain psychologically. And as we grew up, psychologically, it's stuck within us that, okay, I can't do this because it's wrong. They programmed us that way. Now, we can't seem to get the answers that we want when things ain't going our way, when we may have some type of ideas or some type of things that we want to do, yet we feel because it's already out there, somebody else may have the same ideas as us, we don't want to do it. Now we got to come up with something else. They doing the same thing right underneath our noses, and they told us it's wrong. Come on, y'all. I know y'all got to sit there and see what I'm saying, and that's something minor, right? That's something minor that everybody can relate to, right? So just look at things for what it is. Like, and I'm going to leave y'all with this. I'm going to say one more thing. A lot of us is worried about this virus. We worried about different things that we can catch from the atmosphere, from being outside, from being within certain spaces of other people. But look, we had viruses that we didn't have things that then attached to our life unknowingly, right? So we looking at the obvious. We don't want to catch this virus. We don't want to catch the flu. We don't want to get the common cold. We don't want any of these things that's common to us. So we know how to treat them because we know how to identify with them things, right? But you had things that then latched on to your life from a young age. You're not even yourself anymore. You don't even realize that. For example, you grew up as a kid as a big-hearted male or female as a child. Then what happened? Life happened, right? Life came in and turned you into somebody that you don't even recognize no more, whether you succeeding or you're not succeeding, right? So we worried about these different viruses getting into our system. Guess what? You have to worry about life transforming you into somebody that you're not anymore, right? So let's just say you had a big heart whenever you grew up, right? As a young child, people bullied you. You may have been going through physical altercations with people verbally. You may have been going through verbal altercations when you grew up. You may have been bullied when you grew up. You may had witnessed physical things when you grew up. Whatever the case is, well, that turns your heart cold, right? So life then attached itself to your heart and turned it cold. That is a virus that's untold. That's a virus that's unspoken of, right? So you feel as if you the strong person, or you may have become a naive person, just letting things go that you shouldn't let go. Why? Because that was a survival tactic, right? That's a survival tactic. You have to do these things so that you don't become vulnerable. That's unspoken of. People don't even talk about that type of stuff. But that is a virus that then attaches itself to your life to make you a person that you not even. You wasn't that from the beginning, right? You wasn't that from the beginning. But now, because it had been untended to, because you didn't let it go on for so long, and you may not even be conscious of this stuff no more. You don't even know that this then took over your life anymore, right? but something within you is voided. Something within you feel as if it ain't right. So that's what I'm saying. Stop looking at the top. Stop looking up. Stop looking down. Stop looking straight to for answers and look within yourself. Because when you search yourself, then as time go by, yourself will reveal the things to you that need to be changed within yourself, so that it could be revealed to you that everything isn't black and white, right? Is a bigger agenda out there that we know of, right? We focus on trying to help other people. We trying to focus on helping other groups and other organizations, and we dirty as can be ourselves. And I ain't saying that in a bad way. I'm not saying that, okay, well, you being hypocritical or you being just a bad person because you're trying to deal with other people's problems instead of yourself. No, I'm saying that sometimes we deal with things subconsciously, right? We dealing with things subconscious. We not even conscious of the problems that we may have. So until we know ourselves all the way, until we know what trigger us, until we know why we react the way we react within certain things, and until we search within ourselves, we're going to be full of viruses. And not just the physical one that we know about, the spiritual things that we don't know about. So I just wanted to bring this to y'all. That's been heavy on my heart. I spoke with a good friend of mine last night. We kind of tiptoed around that subject. We kind of touched on it a little bit, but this a big answer that I've been searching for years and years and years, why this is the way it is, and it took years for me to get this answer, because things isn't just black and white. You got great people that's living in this world that's just going through your beliefs, going through your problems, going through all of anything that you may be experiencing right now, because your mind is set, because it's been programmed from a young age, right? So let's just try to reprogram ourselves. Let's try to re-identify with ourselves, right? Let's try to reinvent ourselves with a new physical appearance, with a new mental, right? So that we can be the best version of ourselves, and we can see through the people that may be coming in our lives, through manipulation that they may be trying to do. We can see society for what it is through the manipulation tactics that they use, and then we can change ourselves and change within ourselves the answers that we've been seeking and the things that we may be dealing with. And then when we finally get to that point to where we reach that jet stream like I've been talking about, then after that we can sit there and thoroughly be able to help others, right? But we just helping others through the stuff that society has given us to help them with. They steady conquering us, because we getting from them answers, we getting from them pleasures, we getting from them fulfillments, we getting from them success, we getting from them sustainable resources that we need to sustain life the way it is. We getting everything from them. So we dependent on society. I don't care what anybody say. Nobody is independent in this world, period. Everybody is dependent on the society that they live in. I don't care if you within the grid or not within the grid. You still dependent on something. Stop saying the independent BS. It don't exist. It don't exist. We all dependent on something. So just look within yourself. If y'all ain't heard nothing else with this message that I gave y'all today, look within yourself for answers. See what I'm saying about the black and white way of living, and you will see that there is gray areas, is gray people in this world that's living this life, not on our court, but living in it within themselves, living it within the rules of the game, and look at the game for what it is. Seeing that, okay, I need to get to this point by doing this and that, and you'll see the manipulation tactic that these people is using, right? So once again, this is Thomas the Great. If y'all like what y'all see, like what y'all hear, please share, comment, subscribe, do what y'all do. But most importantly, hit that notification bell. That way y'all be notified anytime I make another video. Thank y'all for watching. Have a good day.